Hi guys, so as the election comes in tomorrow, I hope you remember to vote and not fight. I've been trying not to make this video for a long time now because I've been angry and whenever I'm angry I try to avoid talking so I wouldn't say some things I would regret saying, but for some reasons my mind won't let me rest. I don't know, maybe this video is meant to help someone out there who might be confused as to what candidate to vote for, or maybe to be sure if he or she is doing the right thing or not. And I want to believe this is the only thing I can do to support the election on my own side at this moment. So as you go all out to vote, I hope you remember to vote and not to fight, like I said earlier, and also know that everybody has the right to vote for whoever they want to. Democracy law. And most importantly, I hope you remember that there was a day we were all hoping and praying for this day to come so we could make a change and speak with our voice. And we were motivating each other to get our PVCs. You know why we do that day? When some promising youths, people like you, some people's children, friends, brothers, sisters, were all out to fight for us. Armless, with their flags on, Nigerian flag. And they were being shot at. Some of you would have forgotten because you don't know them. They're not your friends. They're not your families. You can only remember their names. Social media. And now is the time that we could do something. I remember then there was a friend of mine that was going to go all out to also join the protest, and the mother called and said, he was being stubborn. He wanted to do something too, and mommy is on Kokon. And now I know why. She said, Nigeria is not worth fighting for. It was a day to his birthday, and I'm glad he didn't go. Maybe he would have died. And now looking back today and see the stupid people he died for. What are they doing? Hello, me. 5,000 normal for you. Maybe 35 votes, and you will change your mind. You just vote for anybody you feel like, okay, they've given you money. Hello, me on the platform that to change mind a lot of people. But I want to only 20 million, 30 million. What you people don't know is that if you think that you're voting for a person because you know that if you need their help, they will be able to gladly help you because of the sacrifice you made. Don't know about what you don't know is what you do today is what people would remember. So if you die because of somebody, carry them on their head like gala. They will do nothing for you, and even if they do anything for you, it will not reflect. Because I just hope that you remember today or tomorrow, whenever you're going to vote, that you're going to represent some people who died fighting for you. Some people who died fighting for you, fighting for your children. And that any vote, any decision you make today or tomorrow affects your children. It is not about you. It is not about you knowing somebody personally, or probably they helped you one time. What if they only helped you because They knew you as a person. Fine, you know them. Fine, they helped you. But would they help the rest of the Nigerians? And some people, some of you, the way you claim you know a person is surprising. Have you lived with them? The person you claim to know, can you influence their decision? If you can't look someone in the eye and have a conversation with them and challenge them when they do something wrong, you cannot say you know them. You cannot say that is why you're voting for them, because eventually they start, you all are voting for people. You can't even look at their eyes. You can't even look them in the eye. And most of you, possible. How would you put a person you cannot communicate with and look them in the eye and have a conversation with them in power? People most of you are scared of. People you can't even say their names without bending your head and looking down. But how would you be able to speak when it's time to speak? Apart from the fact that you will be scared of them, you've already taken things. So, no. So, I want to tell you about my budget eventually. But I need to, you're sorted. Your children are coming, they're growing up. Most of you, you're doing this because you know your children won't be there. Even poverty man budget on Nigeria, you will send them abroad. I want to take someone in the process of fighting for Nigeria. Only want my be. I like that my be a Jane. Because anyone you vote for today, you know Nigerian youth, they will drag you. They will drag you with your bones straight. And even if you're dead, they will drag you in their grave, in your graves, with your my drag coffee in my head. Yeah, I will not say if you don't vote for anybody you want to vote for them. Do you know why most people left Nigeria when they had a chance? Why a lot of people traveled? You think it's because they wanted greener pasture? Or because they want money? 95% of the people who left Nigeria, they left because they wanted a safe place for their family and their children and a better future. Because you can't be on the field fighting to provide for your family and you're scared about something touching them in school or somebody killing them in school or something happening to them at home because you don't even feel safe in your own country. At least for anybody to travel out of Nigeria to a better country, you'll be spending, as an individual, you'll be spending nothing less than 15 million naira for the things you have to buy, you know, settling down in the new country, for your tickets, your visa, your everything, just for one person. Not as a family, just for one person. So a person that could have, for a person that could afford 15 million naira, you want to tell me they were struggling in Nigeria, or they were not comfortable, or they don't have money? Of course, they were not struggling. They were fine. For someone to have 15 million naira and conveniently travel, they were fine. They were doing fine. So if you about to ban Nigeria, just pay. Let down money, whoever you want, go out and vote. Go all out and vote. Whoever you want to vote for. But just have it at the back of your mind that you, at some point as an individual, you have the right, you were at the edge of making a decision that could change Nigeria, that could help 1,000 of people out there that could not speak for themselves, to change Nigeria for the good, for the sake of somebody who died fighting for it, for the sake of your children, your children's children, for the sake of some people out there who could not vote because maybe they could not be there, or maybe because they're not old enough to vote. But what did you do? Yeah, if you remember at the beginning of this video, I said I was angry. It's because I'm disappointed. I never knew this day would finally come, and a lot of people I had hope in would make the kind of mistakes they're making, forgetting everyone who died fighting for them and their children. Of course, it's not their loss, so it's easy to forget. But even with the fact that I wasn't there at that time to fight with them because I was pregnant, I still feel the trauma. Because I almost lost my baby. I was always online trying to see what's going on, posting and, you know, lend my voice in the way I could. So for me not to be there and still feel the trauma, I wonder what their families are feeling. But once again, to everybody who decides to vote based on something they have been given or their own selfish interest because they know the person they are voting for will favor them, and not thinking about the future of Nigeria, the children, the people suffering, and the people who have died fighting for a better Nigeria. God would judge you.